Hi guys, welcome to my new YouTube channel. My name is Chisa, and I honestly just really love math. I work at a school, and I work with kids who have a lot of learning disabilities. Some of them with autism, some of them just having a hard time reading. Some of them have dyslexia, some of them have dyscalculia. My personal favorite thing to help with is math. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to add fractions with like denominators. Now, I am just simply using my iPad with an Apple Pencil 2. This is the iPad Air 4. It's not even the newest one. And I am simply using an app called GoodNotes 5. I've had this app for about maybe 3 or 4 years now. It's come in handy in almost everything. And so I decided to just go ahead and use this instead of the Notes app because this one to me just is a little more, it'll make things a little more neat. And I also need the lines. So I also have a pet cat. If you hear her meowing every now and then, excuse her. She's very attention seeking and she loves to, when she hears me speaking, she thinks that I'm speaking to her and then she'll come and try to get some attention. So let's get back to the work. So we are going to be learning how to add fractions, and this is with like denominators. Let me give you a heads up. My handwriting is not the best. I do what I can, especially when I do math. I'm on a roll. Sometimes I speak too fast. All you have to do is go into the comments, and if I'm speaking too fast, go ahead and tell me to slow it down for the next video. You can also give out suggestions on what you need help with. I personally can go up to high school math. I don't know if I can help you specifically with trigonometry, but I can go up to algebra 2. I'm starting with basic math because that's the age group I'm working with right now. So I can advance, but honestly, I cannot go as high as trigonometry. So let's get started. So I'm just going to be making up problems. The first problem, let's do something as simple as 3/4 plus 5/4. You know what? Let me do something more simple because this is going to be a little more advanced if you've never done this before. So I'm going to change that number and make it 1/4. Now, when you're doing like denominators, you honestly can just work side by side. But when you're doing unlike denominators, it's better to work vertically. So right now we're just going to do horizontal because it's the simplest, adding straight across. So 3/4 plus 1/4. You're going to simply keep the denominator the same. This is your denominator. And the number on top are your numerators. Numbers on the bottom are your denominators. So when you have like denominators or when you have the same denominator, you keep the denominator simply the same. So in this case, your denominator is going to be 4. And then you can simply add your numerator. So 3 plus 1 is 4. Now in this case, 4 over 4 equals 1 whole. So you're going to turn this simplify it into the number 1. And your answer is 1. Let's try another one because I didn't expect that to have a whole number. We're going to try another one. Let's do 2/9 plus 3/9. My denominator is the same, so my denominator is going to be the number what? If you said the number 9, your answer is correct. You're going to be 9. 2 plus 3 is 5. So 5/9 is our answer. It cannot be simplified, so we're going to simply leave it at 5/9. The next one, let's do another color. We're going to do 7/16 plus 9/16. This is an equal sign, my bad. Our denominator is going to be what? If you said 16, that is correct. 9 plus 7 is what? 9 plus 7 is 16. So this also turned into a whole number because 16 over 16 equals one whole. Simplified it is the number 1. Now, some places, some of your teachers may accept you leaving it as. Some teachers may accept you leaving your work as 4 over 4 or 16 over 16, but most teachers are going to ask you to simplify your work. And to simplify means to simply make it easier on yourself to read and solve. So this turns into 4 over 4 turns into 1, and 16 over 16 is always equal to 1. 5 over 9 is already simplified because 5 and 9 are both not prime numbers, but they don't cancel into each other, so you can simply leave it as that. Let's do another one. How about, let's do 3/20 plus 10/20. Since our denominator is the same, we're going to simply bring it over. So our denominator is going to be 20, and 10 plus 3 equals 13. And that leaves us with 13 over 20. Now, let's say we change this into a number that was divisible by 2. So since 20 is divisible by 2, let's make this a number that can be simplified. So I'm going to make this 4/20. 4 plus 10 is now 14. And since both of these numbers are divisible by the number 2, we can divide them by the number 2. Now, usually people will use the smallest number, but if they were to both go into another number that's bigger, always use the bigger number. So, divided by 2. So 14 divided by 2 is what? 7. Good. And 20 divided by 2 is what? 10. Good. So our answer for this one is 7/10. We just simplified our first fraction. That is how you add fractions with like denominators or the same denominators.